Although we have previously defined the different UV pieces, nothing prevents us from restitching some of them together. This process and exercise called healing. There are different ways this can be done. Let's heal the back UVs and the shoulder UVs together. It's easy to know how to place them relative to each other because of the common green highlight. Since there is only one common edge between the two UV meshes, selecting both of them and healing without specifying which UVs to heal is a quick technique. Exercise smart enough to know which UVs share a common vertex and will heal them automatically. Now let's heal the arms and hands. The UVs seem a bit distorted, probably due to the smoothing operation done earlier, so we will reproject them using a planar projection. Note that this is actually optional, since we do have a tool to get rid of the distortion, which we'll see in a bit. Now we'll place the two UV meshes close to each other and mirror one of them. If we use the same method as we did earlier, then because the common edge runs around the whole UV mesh, this will create some overlapping. We need to heal only the inside edge of the hands and arms. We can select in island mode only one of the UV mesh, then activate bleeding so the next selection will also pick up other UVs sharing a common vertex. Finally, we'll do contour selection. Since we only want to keep the inside UVs, we'll deactivate the island selection mode and deselect unwanted UVs. At this point, you need to be careful because since vertex bleeding has been activated, sample points from other UV meshes may have been selected. We'll simply deselect those with vertex bleeding off. Finally, we can heal the selection. If those UVs had not been sharing common vertices, then nothing would have happened, unlike the collapse tool. Because of the heal operation, the UVs have been stretched, warping the texture on the object. We'll use the Relax tool to fix this. The Relax tool is kind of spring-based. By moving the slider, we can find a stable resting state where most of the UVs are no longer stretched. By activating the Anchor Boundary option, the contour UVs are no longer affected by the Relax operation. Regarding the island healing tools, remember the UV tidbits we fixed earlier after applying the unique UV projection? This is how it was done. All we need to do is to select the UV island we want to heal, choose the Island Heal tool, and select any UVs on another UV mesh that holds sibling UVs. Depending on which of the two available tools you use, the source UV mesh will heal onto the target UV mesh, or vice versa.